That's still a lot of money. Yeah, tons of money.
Any school professors do pretty well.
Decently, yeah.
They get paid pretty well, and you hate this country? Go to Somalia, you dirtbags. Go over there. Go to Sudan. Go somewhere. Go to El Salvador, wherever you want. Probably El Salvador's too nice for you. You know what I'm saying? You dirtbags. All right? Whoever doesn't appreciate it, the USA. See this flag right here? Love it or leave it. Get out if you don't like it. And then whoever appreciates this country, much love and respect. And all those that defend our country and keep it that way, the biggest respect. So, what's it called? Yeah, it says Facebook keeps freezing. Did you notice that?
No, let's see.
Some people commented.
It looks like it's back now, but maybe let us know if it keeps. Guys, drop us a comment if it keeps messing up. It looks good on my end.
Trying to sabotage. The truth hurts, huh?
We're having a little bit.
The truth hurts.
You know what, though?
Suck, huh?
There might be you never know with the storm. There might be a little problem.
Yeah, there's a lot of lightning.
I'm having some more like little things, air things popping up, but usually it's not a problem. So stick with us, please. Bear with us. We're going through a rainstorm over here, and also just dealing with me, being the producer. But that being the case, we should get through it.
So
thanks for the feedback, everybody.
So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that great video. That was awesome. So plus, like I said, President Trump, he hung out with the troops on Friday before he went to Japan, and he even hung out with the troops after. If you want, go to my Twitter feed again, where my tweets are.
All right, we're in business.
Scroll up a little bit, very little, because it should be around there. Let's see.
What's the topic I'm looking for? I got a quick eye.
Hold on.
I'm like a speed reader. Just gotta know.
Yeah, with him meeting with the troops on the way
Oh yeah,
back.
so right here, boom.
Yeah, no, that was on the way there. Look, okay.
Should we get some sound going?
Yeah, why not? Show this. Whoever didn't see this.
Announcement.
Look at this. Look at the troops. Look how happy they are. Look how happy they are with our president. He loves being there. He loves being around great human beings, unlike the swamp creatures who are the scum of the universe. He loves being around our troops. Our troops are the best of the best. It's amazing, huh? The swamp creatures make so much money. They live in their gated communities. Meanwhile, they're filth. And our troops deserve that. Our troops deserve to live like that. Not the filthy swamp creature traders who sold us out to China. See those troops right there? They'll die protecting this country. They didn't sell us out like the freaking swamp rats.
And they're going to all be famous after this.
But yeah, look at our president. He loves it.
We just got off the plane. I wanted to say hello, and these are tremendous people. So thank you all very much.
Yeah, he actually shows up for them when he says
he's not even there. He's doing a lot. Listen, with the veterans cameraman, he's doing a lot with the choice. They could choose private doctors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they fired a lot of the bad VA people. You know, believe me, if it was up to him, it would have been done already. But again, they're federal union workers. You know, he has to. Right. You know, go do it. You know, too
There's
bad.
certain rules to the game.
He's gonna follow the rules. Yeah, believe me, he'd like to just go in there with a base. I guarantee you.
I'm sure.
I guarantee you, President Trump would love to go into a VA where someone's not treating the troops right with a baseball bat and start cracking skulls.
Yeah, that's how you.
I bet you he'd love to do that, but he can't. You know. So anyway, yeah. Now go up a little bit more because there's another clip of him on the way back. I think it was an aircraft carrier he went to. I think so. If you want, go to my same Twitter feed. Just scroll up a little bit.
What are we seeing?
Let's see.
Video?
Yeah.
This one here? Japan?
Yep, right there.
Okay. By the way, apologies with the buffering tonight, people. The internet's going a little slower than it should.
Yeah, look at that. The USS Wasp.
All right, let me pause it.
Look at him over there. Look at the troops. They love him. He loves them.
Look
at this. This is on the way back. This is how we honor them on Memorial Day.
This is in Japan at the base, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, I think is this like an aircraft carrier? Because it's USS Wasp.
I
think it is an
It's got to be something,
carrier.
yeah. Yes, it is. That's a big aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
It has a very large boat. That's a lot of people.
Yep.
Big room.
So you see,
that's the end of the video.
He visited them, which is great. That's why we love President Trump. And you know what? Just to go to this, go to his click on his page. You guys see what he tweeted out earlier. You heard that Rocket Man in North Korea, he insulted Joe Biden. He called him a low IQ idiot. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't know this. This is great.
And President Trump agreed with him and defended him. And some people were trying to criticize President Trump for okay, scroll up a little bit. Look, Japan treated our president with the utmost respect. Look at that.
Yeah, boom.
Look at that. Back from Japan. Welcome back, President Trump. Glad you had a safe trip.
They always treat him well over there.
Oh, they love him.
They treat him well there.
He was hanging out with sumos too.
Japan's
You know
cool
what?
country.
He should release one of those sumers in the house. He should just bring a couple of sumos there. Hey Nancy, meet sumo.
yeah. Introduce two of them into like the Secret Service or
Ciccolini,
something.
huh?
Yeah.
You know, all the day shift, pencil neck. Meet sumo. Look. Imagine releasing these guys, tell them go buck wild in the house.
But you ever seen those guys train? They are so
Oh,
strong.
that monster actually is. Look at
yeah.
that. Click on that. Look at that. Look at what President Trump responded. First of all you New Yorkers, you know Representative King from Long Island. I met him in the past. I liked him. He's good. I don't know. Maybe they got something on him.
He
or
is
he's
the
flipped.
best troll ever.
Dude, he's the best.
Well, at least
Dude.
at his level of professionalism. Like,
Yeah, dude,
there's
for
better-
president, I love
There's
this.
better trolls that like are unknowns on the internet, but this guy,
better
for someone
trolls
who's
that
known, he is the
I'll
best.
tell
troll.
you why there's no better troll.
He's
Because
the
he's
best
the
troll in the
president of the
game.
U.S. He's got power.
Exactly.
He does real things.
Yes, exactly.
He's not some guy jerking off in a basement behind a computer, talking tough and doing nothing. Like a lot of the bad troll, the leftist ones. You know what I mean? They're sitting there stroking their turkey in their parents' basement, eating hot chocolate and, talking doodle behind the screen. But President Trump, he's the president of this country. He's fighting the deep state. He's fighting China, everybody. But look at this. I was actually sticking up for sleepy Joe Biden while on foreign soil, Kim Jong-un, because people said, how could President Trump, agree with a dictator on foreign soil against a fellow American? That's what that Representative King. You disappointed me, Peter King. Yeah, you dirtbag. Yeah, it shows everyone's being exposed. I'm telling you. Anyway, so he what's it called? First of all, Joe Biden's a traitor. Joe Biden sold us out to China. The minute that Joe Biden said that China is not a threat to this country, he's a traitor.
How is that even a fucking
How
possible
is that
statement?
even? Come on, man. and it's not a
Out of
conspiracy. He said that.
Right, in every country. I'm not saying that China's actively against us in that regard, which they probably are, but I'm not even saying that. But
They are.
No, right, but I'm not even trying to go that far just for the sake of keeping this reasonable. But they are the biggest threat to us potentially, because if some people say Iran, but we have them surrounded, and then some people say Russia, but they have no economy if we don't let them. So it's really basically China's like the only true geopolitical threat to us. You know what I mean?
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's hilarious.
Yeah, look at this. Call it low IQ. Look at this. As a much softer, low IQ individual, who could possibly be? Can't let that happen. If that happens, we're done.
That's crazy.
No,
Why would they think that's smart?
That's unconstitutional.
Yeah, actually,
that's
I
unconstitutional.
guess it's funny because people go, "What do you want? Your elections to be decided by California and New York and Miami and Chicago?" They're like, "Yeah, we do. We actually do because
Really?
that's where we're
How
from."
are those cities
yeah.
doing?
No. My point is that's
Yeah.
what Democrats do. Like,
Yeah.
It's almost like the Republicans are like the rational people go, "Wait, so you guys do you really want all your elections to be decided by these 5 cities or states?" And the funny part is they're asking that like rhetorically, but the answer from the other side is yes, they do.
Not from people like us.
No, of course not. But I'm saying the Democrats really do because they
we know
own
that.
those cities. So fucking
Yeah.
of course they do. But it's weird that people like they pose that question rhetorically, not even knowing that the answer really is that they do want that to be the case. They want the middle of America unrepresented.
Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, where our food comes from, most of our military comes from, and all that. They want that, and you want a bunch of freaking dirty lip turds controlling everything? Nah, I don't think so. Some beta male cucks?
No, thank you.
Nah, I don't think so. So anyway, you know what? I think if they try to pull that, the doing away with the electoral college, I think the military has to intervene. Because don't forget, our military is sworn to protect from enemies internally. Okay, so the internal. Listen, our biggest threats internally. They're bigger than China even. Listen.
Oh, hands down.
The left, the Democrats, the deep state, all the crap, the media here, they're a way bigger threat than even China. Because think about it. If they were all honest and everybody was on the same page and pro-America, nobody would even have a chance against us. China, first of all, wouldn't have even... First of all, let me explain something to everybody. We saved China. World War II, if we didn't get involved, the Japanese were annihilating China. Let's be honest. The Japanese put a hurting on China. We saved China. Okay? Then we allowed a lot of their immigrants to come here, okay? And a lot of them are illegal here too, okay? And a lot of them have cash businesses. They don't pay tax. Not all, but I'm saying there's a large amount. There's a lot of things going on with them, okay? We allowed them to come here. We saved them. The trader corporations here opened up factories in China and gave them, boosted their economy. So, and then a lot, and then the government and, some people hate us. So now... You know what? If people love China, go move there. Hey, Biden, go move to China. Maybe the Chinese will take care of you.
Hey, check it out. I teach English as a side business. There's plenty of English teaching jobs in China. If anyone wants to move there and go teach English, you can make money and get out of here.
Go teach English there.
And you still pay taxes to America over there, so
now,
do it.
Speaking of China, too, excuse me. Dianne Feinstein, you dirty, filthy creature, had a Chinese spy working for you for 20 years, okay? And not even that. Did you hear what's going on with Dianne Feinstein, man? She went to Iran... was hanging out with the Iranian regime, bro. And lied and said that the State Department authorized it. The State Department said, no, we didn't authorize this.
Yeah. Who's going to authorize a state trip to Iran? Yeah, we're just going to set a state trip.
No, but she wouldn't think that someone would question that.
Iran.
Like, she wouldn't think someone would ask the State Department.
Dude, this is getting beyond the
Come
pale.
on, man.
This
is beyond the pale.
It
Right?
really is.
Yeah, come on, man.
Has she not lied before? She's been a politician for, what, 40 years? She's
So
never
she
lied?
violated the Logan Act. Not even that. John Kerry violated the Logan Act. Man, these people are traitors, bro. It's not even a question.
Bad.
They're traitors.
And it's not like
Filthy.
it's like she's in Iran on like humanitarian thing or like meet with some women's conference or something. Like she's there meeting with the regime.
Get out of here, man. These people, these filthy creatures. Are you serious right here? So, oh, by the way, the European elections. Oh, the right, the populist, nationalists did very well all over the place. Oh, and the Brexit party. You know what I love? Farage is back.
Oh, he's back in business.
And May. Oh, did you see May's?
That's all. Enjoy a milkshake.
Did you see May's resignation?
I saw the speech. I saw some of the speech.
There was videos of her and people in the bars watching it, cheering like they won a championship when she resigned.
See, I don't know how that works. Like, do they now hold a new general election, or is it just her party has an election for their new leader?
What?
I don't think they can just implement a new leader, right?
It's a complimented. No, I think there's some kind of complicated process.
But I think
she's not officially globalist traitor. She's gone. And you know who might end up, they're saying? Even the media is like acknowledging it. Boris Johnson might end up. Oh, I love that.
That'd be interesting. And plus, then we'd have all the best hair in the Western Hemisphere.
Dude, not even that. You know, President Trump's going there, I think, in like a couple of weeks.
No, I didn't know that.
He's going to England.
Yeah.
And he's going to actually meet with May, who's a lame duck right now.
Sure, right.
And he's probably going to tell her, see, you shouldn't have been a globalist, but maybe she had no power to stop it.
Hey, you never know who's got leverage on who behind
That's
the scenes.
what I'm saying.
There's all a bunch of weird shit that goes on back
You know what?
there,
She said she tried the best for her country. No, she didn't.
Who's got pictures of
London,
who doing what?
London has turned into almost a third world place where the citizens of England are getting abused by jihadis. So you didn't do good for your country. There's a freaking jihadi sympathizer running London. Sadiq. How'd they go from Boris Johnson as mayor of London to Sadiq Khan, a freaking terrorist sympathizer?
I mean, that's quite the swing.
Come on.
That's quite the swing.
Come on. So
I mean, you wouldn't even mind like if he's just a little different or something. But I mean, he's open. He is openly like tolerant to that whole philosophy, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So anyway, the right did well. The establishment did very bad in the European elections, although you had some really left. See, now I guess the world's getting separated. Really, you have right. Now, first of all, you know, even the media, man, what a bunch of instigating fake. Oh, the far right. You know, listen to me. There's no such thing as far right. If you're a patriot, you love your country, you want to keep your culture, is there anything wrong with that? No, there's not. Okay, the left wants to let the country be invaded, have you, the citizens, pay for the invaders, and then let them abuse your people. So there's no even excuse on the left. The leftists, I don't know how anyone could be, but you know who the left are. A lot of the invaders that came in, a lot of the migrants that have come in, you know, just like the Democrats get the illegals over here on their side, you know, they feed them, you know what the Democrats do, folks? Let me ask all of you. If you're walking down the street and somebody reaches in your pocket to take your money, are you going to accept that? The Democrats, they reach in everyone's pocket. They take money. They keep $8. Let's say they take $10 from you. They keep $8 for themselves. They give $2 to the illegals and all these migrants to feed them so they could be on their side. And that's what happens. So
you know what that sounds surprisingly like? You know what that sounds a lot like? Pimping.
Yeah.
Pimping, literally.
Well,
hey,
really
bring me that
pimping.
money. Hey, bring me that money.
Well,
give me that
it's
money.
not the same because
You know what I mean?
you're a prostitute, you volunteer.
No, my point is they're like, we'll protect
volunteer.
you if you
No,
just give us that money.
They're
We'll
straight
take
up-
care of you.
They're
We'll
strong
take care
arm
of you.
burglars, bro.
Yeah.
They're strong arm thugs. That's what they are because you don't have a choice. Think I want my taxes going to these people? You think really?
No, it's
so
bad,
no.
man. It's bad
So
stuff.
I'm not willingly.
They
the
can't manage their
libtards
own
do.
money.
The
Yeah.
libtards do.
Right.
Those are the hookers.
I just don't get it. Why they don't? These guys can't manage their own finances. Why do they want to manage the whole country's finances?
They
If you
don't.
can't
They
handle
just
the
wanna take
micro,
our
stay out of the
money, man.
macro.
They want
you
to
know
take
what I
our
mean?
money. That's all it is,
true.
man. All these programs make money. That's all it is for
Yeah.
them.
Shout out to Mrs. De Blasio.
Yeah. Where's the 850 million, you piece of garbage? All right. Oh, Nadler, how you doing? You know what? Go to my Twitter feed. We got to watch this, folks. A lot of people, man, they saw that. You know what's sad? You know what? This is what the left has done to me. I'm a New York tough guy, but I always respect senior citizens. I respect my elders. But I'm sorry, I have no compassion for Nadler. He's a traitor. He's hurt my city for a long time. He's a Soros puppet. He's part of the coup against our president, who's trying to save our country, our president. So whoever's doing the coup against him is an enemy of the state. Nadler's part of that. And you know what? Scroll down a little bit there if you want, Denim.
Where would we be?
You're gonna see the video.
See, okay.
You're gonna keep going. You're gonna see that dirty animal Nadler's face.
Nadler, yeah, he's pretty recognizable.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Where is that?
A little, it's around here.
There you go.
Right there.
Oh,
Look at this dirtbag. Look, Nadler was at an event with the communist Bolshevik scumbag dirtbag de Blasio.
he's like green.
This is the day after the class. Remember Trump declassified Thursday night? This is right after. Look, this is the day after. Look at this filthy creature. Put the video from the beginning.
Oh, it's a video?
Yeah, it's a video.
Oh, I thought it was a screenshot. No, there we go. There we are. Again, guys, it's
Not president. I don't feel bad for this punk.
Your
at all.
age doesn't
Yeah, I got a
absolve
hard
you.
on watching this. Yeah, what's up? When I first saw this on TV, I was watching Channel 1 News. They said this happened. I was like, oh, I gotta see the video.
Must see
I never
TV.
thought I'd be cheering a senior citizen like this, but you know what? Screw this punk. Yeah, what's up, boy? Yeah, what's up, Nadler? How you doing? How's your head? Yeah, you don't look good. You have declassification syndrome, you punk. Yeah, you got Trump declassification. You have Trump derangement syndrome. Now he's got Trump declassification syndrome. 2 TDSs. Yeah, how you doing, Nadler? Yeah, you don't look too good, boy. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, you don't look too good, punk.
Damn, the guy's out of it.
Yeah, you punk.
I've seen knockouts in UFC where the guys look better.
Yeah,
than
right.
after.
and guess what happened? Oh, stay on my Twitter because there's even a wider shot video. It's right around there. Go a little up or down.
That he did that as a ruse to let Bill look like the compassionate, nice man,
No.
like comforting him and making
They're
sure he's
saying
okay.
Him and
you know?
Pelosi are playing it off like something's wrong with them because the truth's going to come out and they're going to play like when the indictments come against them, they're going to say they're incapacitated. That's what the rumor is.
Like I said, they can't attend the trial or something.
Yeah. Because that was right after D class, bro.
Okay, I'm just letting it load for a second, then we'll get it going here for people.
And then, like an hour afterwards, supposedly Nadler tweeted out, "Oh, it was only dehydration. I'm fine." And you know what?
Well, it would make sense.
No,
I mean,
when
but, you know.
people write anywhere, whether it's paper on Twitter, the way they write, it's them.
Yeah.
Everybody was commenting that wasn't even.
Oh,
him
like
that wrote
not
that
his
tweet.
voice, not his voice kind of.
No,
yeah.
that wasn't his tweet. That wasn't his style of writing.
Yeah.
That he was writing like it was him. It wasn't like a representative tweeting saying,
Oh, like, hey, he's
Representative
gonna
Nadler
be
is-"
fine. Yeah.
No, it was
Right.
like, "I'm fine, folks. Thanks for
Oh,
the worrying."
okay.
It was only dehydration.
Very first
That doesn't
person.
look like dehydration, and it wasn't hot that day either.
Very first person.
Yeah, and this is right after D class. So.
I feel like if it was
Look.
that hot, people all would have been like
Yeah.
sweating, using those like old lady in
Look,
church
how
fans.
you
know?
doing, Nadler? You ain't looking too good, boy. Oh, how you doing? Man, look at what you did to me, Left. I never thought I'd be cheering on a senior citizen in bad shape. But you know what?
But the lengths they push you to.
Yeah,
it, you know?
it really is, man. It really is. So you see, yeah, Nadler, you punk. Doing too well. You know what? He's hanging out with the Bolshevik over there. Now go a little bit on top of my Twitter again. Scroll upwards again, like more to the recent.
In your
Well,
Twitter,
the thing with Bernie.
Yeah. One more here.
Well,
Yeah, a few more here. It's actually the
yeah,
first
right
thing.
there, right there. Look at his. Look at he had an ice cream.
Social, which is
social.
actually a good idea. I mean, I like.
But the only point is, people showed up because they got free. Look at what this guy wrote. This guy's
one possible
reporter,
factor.
look.
Yeah, see, I'd go to get the free ice cream. so it would take one possible factor: free
Yeah.
ice cream. Yeah.
Well, listen. First of all, the Bernie crew.
some Ben and Jerry's level shit there.
First of all, the Bernie crew are the leftists, the socialists.
Well, of course,
And they want the freebies. So isn't that just the way it is? Like, but you know what, folks? Look at this line right here. If someone like Bernie became president, even if you had money to pay for it, that would be your line because there'd be ice cream rations. You'd only have, but I don't know, would you even have ice cream? Because they don't like the cows, the socialists. They don't like the leftists.
They probably
don't
use
like the cow.
they probably use like oat milk or almond milk or something like
That's not real ice cream. But the point is,
I agree.
I don't know. If you had AOC or Bernie, that leftist crew running things. I don't know. You'd have to be waiting on lines to get maybe a scoop of vanilla if it was even real ice cream. Because they don't like cows, man.
I bet
even
you
have
they don't
cows.
serve vanilla ice cream.
Look
They
at this
probably.
dirtbag Bernie. Come and see me and get free ice cream, you filthy. Oh man.
The funny thing is, it's like it works. Like I'd go grab just free ice cream for some reason, but does that mean that they're automatically going to vote for you? No, they want the free ice cream. It's kind of like I work in a my company is in a WeWork office, and then there's always these promos where some company comes and they give away a bunch of cookies or candies or whatever the hell, and they want to tell you about their product, and we all go listen. But basically that's what Bernie's doing right there. No one's gonna care.
John Ailes, he wrote in, "I live in London, which is a leftist city. Nigel Farage lost here big time. Yeah, but a lot of, in the rest of England, in the other areas, he did well. Now this is the thing, John. Besides the white leftists, which are there, don't forget, it's a lot of the migrants, it's a lot of the people like that came there that aren't real English that have come there. These migrants that have come throughout these years, over there that voted. That's the problem. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, If you take old school Albions, which, folks, is a technical name for the English, if you take them, I guarantee you, even the ones in London voted Nigel Farage. You know what I mean? But then you have a lot of people, and you know what? Again, the English soldiers fought for England for a long time. You know, the ancestors of the English is what made England. So, let's see. Yeah, did you see that video? First of all, folks, I can't believe this. Nancy Pelosi is trying to deny, and the left is saying that the video is fake about Nancy looking all discombobulated.
They don't get to decide that. We think she looks that way.
Do you know that her liquor bill, she flies back every week to San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
From Washington. Mm-hmm. You know what her liquor bill is that we pay for, folks? Your tax money pays for $1,000 liquor bill for Nancy Pelosi every time she flies back. That's her liquor bill on the plane.
That's a lot of booze.
$1,000, bro?
That's a lot. Even in first class, that's a lot.
No, but I'm saying even if a few staff members too, that's still a lot.
Sure, yeah, that's a bunch for a flight. Like you're talking 6 hours.
No, they were saying that we pay like $52,000 a year.
That's a 6 hour flight only. That's like $1,000
for her
6
liquor.
hours. 6
for her
hours
liquor
only.
freaking bill.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not a fake. Plus, even NBC came out saying that wasn't a doctored video. You think President Trump would tweet out a doctored video like that? Give me a break, man. She's a freaking lush. And not even that. After D-Class, she didn't look too good either because she knows the truth is coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, by the way, I think, since my last video, there was no D-Class. So actually, D-Class happened after my last video. Yeah, how you see what's going on happening? Then, what's it called? Oh, did you hear this one? Remember that moron Michael Wolff that wrote that book called Fire and Fury, which is all lies about President Trump? Like, everything was a lie in there. And people in the beginning bought it, then they figured out because a lot of things were disproven from there. People like, yo, what's this guy talking about? He wrote another book. Who's going to buy this freaking... that's why they're using the useful idiots. These people know that they're lying, but they're using the useful idiots. This guy just came out with a book that said that Mueller had an obstruction indictment against President Trump, but withdrew it. Guess what happened? Mueller's own spokesperson said no.
Well, of course.
No, it didn't happen.
Yeah, they're not going to let someone attribute something to him that wasn't true. Yeah, right?
But this guy wrote a book, again,
of course,
trying to say that Mueller had an indictment ready for President Trump and pulled it back last minute.
Yeah, because the news would have never reported that.
Right away, even Mueller.
We would have never heard that, huh?
Mueller's spokesperson said, no, that's fake news. That's fake news. Michael Wolff, suck it. You ain't nothing. You're a dirtbag.
Well, because Mueller's, you got to figure, he's not a liar.
No, he's a deep state snake.
Oh, he is, but you can't come out and lie on the record. You know what I'm saying? He can't come out and lie to say I filed an indictment. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Because that's on the public record if you file an indictment.
Don't forget, I'll never forgive. This is what I'll never understand, folks. Do you blame me? Am I wrong? How Mueller, think about this. Mueller was in charge of investigating our president. And Mueller is a deep state hack. We all know that. And he still couldn't find anything. That's why President Trump's the cleanest ever. Mueller was testifying. There's still video out there of him saying back before we attacked Iraq, when he was saying that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. He was one of the people, the intel. That's why President Trump President Trump knows everything, okay? That's why he doesn't trust some of the intel, the deep state. Because Mueller was one of the people saying that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction back then, which led us to war there, which we lost thousands of lives, spent a few $1 trillion there. For what? Okay? So the deep state and all the globalists could steal the oil and gold over there. Yeah, we know. So, what's it called? He said that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. And this guy that led to a false war was in charge of investigating our president, and he still couldn't find nothing. You still can find nothing.
Yeah, they just keep grasping at straws, though.
And listen, Milano, you know what a filth. Listen, me and her are almost the same age. I remember growing up watching her on Who's the Boss. I used to think she was beautiful. Oh, what a beautiful girl. Although, folks, she always seemed a little off. She seemed like she was a troubled person. You know what I mean? So, even from back then, but she was a pretty thing. So, I remember even as a kid, she was like my age. Oh, she's so cute. And, what a filthy creature she turned out to be. Oh, man. First of all, me and my friend were doing research on her the other day, man. Yo, she slept with quite a few dudes, man.
Quite a few.
Yeah. It's like...
That's like saying the Pope says quite a few prayers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, the Pope's another filthy... but anyway, this Pope, what a leftist globalist agent commie he is. But anyway, Pope John Paul too, was great. That's why he became a saint. Pope John Paul was awesome.
Yeah, right.
He was awesome.
The
That's
OG.
another thing. You had Reagan, Pope John Paul, man. Things were good.
Good couple of years over there. Yeah.
So
not bad.
Even though I'm Greek Orthodox, we have the Archbishop, but I respect anybody who's a good person. Doesn't matter what religion or whatever. If they're a good person, they're a good person. I give them respect. That's the way it is. A good rabbi, that guy Imam Tawhidi, the guy, he's a conservative Muslim, goes around, he's a populist, nationalist, great guy, wants peace with everybody. He calls out the jihadis, the radicals, he calls them out. He's a great man. I wish he'd be leading the whole Islamic world. He's a great guy. He just wants peace with everybody. That's the way it should be. Everybody just have peace. So we should all just live together. But the globalists and the leftists and all them don't want that. They want chaos, disorder, because war makes money and hate makes money and keeps everybody divided. It's a whole routine. They do that for reasons. That's why people like Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, and all them, they're leftist agents. That's all they are. They've sided with the globalists. They're leftist. They're garbage. They're criminals. Rashida Tlaib, you know what I don't understand? She got arrested at some protest like a year ago. I remember back in the days, if you were even a green card holder or a citizen here, but you weren't born here, if you got arrested for any reason, you were deported. So Rashida Tlaib's been arrested already. So just like every other European type immigrant, everything, she should be deported. Ilhan Omar lied about immigration, saying her brother, was her husband, and she actually committed immigration fraud, which back in the days you would get arrested for over here. And now she's allowed to be a congresswoman? Nah, I don't think so. They should lock her up and deport her too. So anyway. Yeah, listen, Milano, you're a dirtbag. John Voight said such great words about President Trump, and John Voight's a great actor. You can't compare his acting skills with Alyssa Milano. Alyssa Milano's a dirtbag.
No, he's been in such a range of things.
Yeah, and
she's
and he's gotten awards.
Yeah,
and she insulted him.
She
insulted him.
Yeah, she plays cute chicks.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
First of all, just to let all of you know, Alyssa Milano, remember before she started talking lately when President Trump got elected, she owed money. She owed money to the IRS or whatever, and she didn't pay her employees. She had money problems. So you know what Soros said? Come here. Here's a few $1 million, pay off your debts, everything will be good, but you got to be a dirtbag. And that's why she's a dirtbag. She sold her soul to Soros. We know that. Yeah, listen, you ain't fooling nobody, you freaking pig. You're a pig. You're a rat bastard. Oh, by the way, Enem, are you going to send $5 to Eric Swalwell? You gonna send him $5?
Is he starving or something?
No, he's begging for money.
Oh, is he now?
Yeah, he's begging for money.
For his campaign that people didn't know was happening?
No. You know what he's polling?
I wouldn't even know if you didn't tell me.
He has great poll numbers. You know what his poll numbers are?
What about 1%?
Zero.
Oh, zero? Up there with de Blasio.
He's polling at zero.
He's there with de Blasio with a negligible fraction.
Nice. Swallows well, swallow well. Swallows well, swallow well. He's polling at zero.
Bro, he looks
How
like
you doing there, you filthy creature?
God, who is the character on SNL he reminds me of? Not Stuart Smalley, but there's this Mormon-y type character that someone played on SNL one time. He just reminds me of every time I see the guy. If you know who I'm talking about, blonde wig type of thing. I can't think of who it is now. I'll remember for next week if I recall.
Here.
He's that guy's a character.
Get out of here. So yeah. So you got these people. Seriously. Hold on 1 second over here. What we got? Oh, another thing. You want to hear how disgusting the left is? Scott Baio? He's such a great guy. He's a patriot. He even tweeted out the other day. He said even if he tweets out something about his daughter, the left attacks him. They attack him for everything. Scott Baio is one of the nicest people in the world, and the left comes after Scott Baio. Seriously, man, you creatures.
They'll come after anyone that pokes their head up. You poke your head up, they get you.
Yeah, the left is scum. They should be treated like scum. You're scum. The lefties. You're dirtbags.
They don't even assess. They're just waiting to knee-jerk react and just say that anyone that supports anything they don't like is wrong. Wrong.
Scott Baio's a nice guy. Leave Scotty alone. So anyway, did you hear this one now? Vice Media, you know who Vice Media is.
Of course.
Didn't they rise up having Gavin on there and all that?
He was one of the founders, yeah.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Didn't they do great and then they threw him out?
At first, yeah.
And then they went, guess what?
Yeah.
They ain't doing too well.
Yeah, didn't Disney have to give him like $300 million?
Soros and other scumbags gave them $250 million right now.
That's how you know you're doing good. When you run out of money and everyone's got to bail you out with $200 million.
Yeah.
That's how you know your business is doing good.
Meanwhile, they rose up being a pretty fair and honest organization.
Yeah.
Leaning towards the right, which is patriotism and all that. And then
at first they had a good mix, but now they just kicked everyone out that was kind of semi-conservative.
Very left.
The funny part is they have a TV station that actually has some good shows on it when you get away
from
documentaries.
The news.
Yes. Or the Vice Land about those are cool.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool. I don't know how that's not making more money.
They've exposed human trafficking.
I don't know how they can be that good at that, but that bad at the news side at the same time. It just seems fucking crazy.
Because Soros.
I guess. But they've been doing it for a while. That's a new thing with Soros.
Yeah. This guy's not even an American. He's a foreigner. And they're letting him influence. He gives money to politicians. Isn't that foreign influence on elections? The guy's a dirtbag. Okay? So, anyway, I want to say hi to Evan S. over there on YouTube. Dan Luevano, what's going on? Anybody else? Who else is over here? I missed anybody on Facebook over here? So, yeah, folks, have a great week. Thank you for listen. Share, like this. Let's spread the message. Have a great week. God bless all of you. God bless the USA. God bless President Trump. Thank you for tuning in as always. I always look forward to seeing all of you patriots. Have a great week. Oh, listen, by the way, before I go, thoughts and prayers to everybody in the plains and the Midwest. They've been hit pretty bad with storms, tornadoes, Oklahoma, Missouri, Ohio yesterday, Arkansas. So listen, stay strong. We're with you. President Trump already is dealing with it. All the emergency services are dealing with it. He's already on it. We're with you. You're never alone. My fellow Americans, never alone. My thoughts are always with you. I pray for you. Stay strong. You're resilient. You're Americans. Don't forget, we never quit. That's what real Americans do. We never quit. God bless all of you. God bless every good person out there, our troops, our law enforcement, all the patriots, President Trump. God bless you. Have a great week.
We love you guys.
See you next week.
Thank you for joining us. Shout out to all you guys. I see some comments on here. XY Ghost. Love you, man.
What's
Good
going on,
seeing you,
XY?
man. Love
What's
you,
going
XY.
on, man?
John Stone in the building. Michael, guys, thanks for giving us the feedback. Thanks for dropping the comments. Like Uncle Tony said, it helps us greatly if you hit that share button. So please do, especially if you think you know some people that might appreciate the show. We'll be back with you next week.
Have a great week, everybody.
Love you guys. Have a great week. Keep the message out there. Stay strong till next Tuesday. Cheers.